I promised myself I would avoid the news.
Uh-oh.
But obviously I haven't. Here's my one thought. I mean, I have many thoughts. Elon Musk.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
Yikes! Yikes! Hold on, man. This intro scene, am I tripping? I don't know why. I just felt like she got the same nose as Voldemort, man. What the She got the same nose as Voldemort. Maybe she got a cold or something, man. Maybe I'm tripping, man. But I was like, damn, Voldemort coming in hot. Anyways, I'm about to get our daily dose of the news from the Poor Man's Podcast and TikTok clips. Because that's the best place to get your information. I'm being massively sarcastic, but it does create some good dialogue. Sometimes I try to be as alert and present as possible because I do catch a couple of clips that I believe are fake, and I try to call them out when I see it. Keeps me on my toes, brings up good conversations, and the Poor Man's Podcast always does great editing, so it's really funny. So make sure you go check out his channel. If you do, leave a comment, let him know I sent you, and let's get into this and see what's up, because this says a female TikToker sends death threats to Elon Musk, then instantly regrets it. Bruh, people are so polarized about the current state of politics in America. I kind of love it, man. I kind of love it. I love it. I just like the intensity, because this is the intensity y'all put me through in 2020. Yeah. Telling me all this craziness. Anyway, I went through some intense times, went through some dark times. And now that I'm out of those dark times, I'm like, oh, this is just a fun roller coaster ride. Let's just go up and down. You know what I'm saying? I went through the fire in 2020. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm a little impervious to the nonsense, a little numb to it at times. But, I try to be empathetic and compassionate at some capacity. But let's see where the nonsense takes us today. That's all this is, you guys. When you're in the comments, there's no reason to really be mad. State your opinions, state your ideas, but just don't get mad. Try to separate your emotion from the nonsense that goes on, because you can't really control that, but you can control yourself, your household, stuff like that. I don't think people understand that about me. Like, I never really trip on the comments, ever. Like, I read them and I respond to some with my ideas. I talk about my ideas and opinions, but I never trip, man. This ain't going to make me go upstairs and be mad at my baby girls, man. This ain't going to stop me from taking them to jiu-jitsu practice and swimming, man. It ain't. Life goes on, man. We going to figure it out. All right, let's see what's popping. Voldemort.
I promised myself I would avoid the news. But obviously I haven't. Here's my one thought. I mean, I have many thoughts. Elon Musk.
Oh, it says her name in this because it's her TikTok name. Man, hopefully that's her fake name, man, because you putting yourself out there. You would put, if this is a D threat, you really putting yourself out there to take a L.
What do you mean by that?
Like, we need to X him. And by X, I mean formerly known as assassination. I know someone from FBI is gonna fucking show up. I don't. Arrest me.
Oh, say that!
You don't have enough people to even investigate me at this point. I haven't filed my taxes in like 8 years.
Bruh. Is she really ousting herself like this? Like, does she not have a job? Is she rich? Does she have FU money? Like, what is happening? You never talk about your taxes on a public platform. Not that you haven't paid them, at least. Bro, mad people have gone to jail. There was an interview of a rapper who said something crazy, and the tax man was like, what? They didn't even hear him say you didn't pay your taxes. The interview was about all this he bought, and they're like, oh, you spent this amount of money. That's crazy. And they're like, yo, man, hold on. He ain't paid taxes? Arrest him. Bro, this is not going to end well for Shorty, man. Voldemort is about to take an L, and it ain't from Harry Potter, man. Golly.
I have enough people to even investigate me at this point. I haven't filed my taxes in like 8 years, and yet no one's covered me. So I'm gonna say it. Let's assassinate some motherfuckers.
Elon Musk said death threat and admission to multiple counts of tax fraud, and he tagged Eagle Ed Martin. Now, for those who don't know, Ed Martin is the U.S. attorney for Washington, D.C. So this man literally prosecutes federal crimes. Ed Martin replied by saying, duly noted, thanks for letting us know. We'll put you in the system. Talk to you soon, ma'am. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. I mean, to be honest, forget them death threats. We get it. You went on the Elon Musk website, tagged Elon Musk in a death threat video you made towards Elon Musk. That's room temperature IQ stuff. I'm not even tripping off that. We get that that's dumb. But you mean to tell me you went 8 years without paying taxes and you got an opinion? Man, let them tell me that I ain't got to pay taxes. I wouldn't care what's going on. They could be flying LGBTQ flags with RuPaul as the president for all I care. Heck, the only reason I have an opinion is because I have to pay taxes.
I'm here so
Bro, ain't that facts? Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, people be getting after me. They're like, yo, you drank the Kool-Aid, you're this, they're that. I'm like, you honestly don't know how I think. You don't know how I work. It's all good. I get it from perception for things I post. You think I am a specific way. I'm not that way. But there are some things you might get kind of right. Like, yeah, I lean towards this. I lean towards that. I lean, I rock, I press my hat. Anyways, but yo, the only reason I was like, on my music channel, I've used to talk about this type of stuff. I was like, this is for music now, right? But over here, I was like, nah, I ain't really going to get into politics, man. It's bull, like, da-da-da-da. It's divisive, right? But then, bro, I saw my taxes I paid last year and was coming up. Like, I'm working with my CPA, had to create an S Corp. Like, bro, even with shooking and jiving and bobbing and weaving and doing what I do, hella taxes, man. That's when I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about this, man, what these people talking about. I don't care if they get mad at me, man. Unsubscribe. Delete. F it. I pay my taxes, mother sucker, and I pay them on time. And I pay a lot in taxes. Most of the brokies be the ones talking all that shit. And they ain't even paying taxes. They're getting the free health cares, all that good stuff, man. And good for you. I don't want you to be broke. I want you to ball out too. I ain't balling yet, though. I'm just in that middle ground, it's like American purgatory, man. You're either poor or you start to get in the middle class, right? When you start to get in the middle class, there's this purgatory where they almost don't want you to break out. Like, all of a sudden you go from having, certain things to, it's just interesting. You're in a higher tax bracket. You can't do this. You can't do that. Da. You really got to just get that momentum and break through and ball on these hoes, man. And that's where I'm at, man. I'm trying to ball on these hoes, man. F around and find out. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. I will not accept anything less than the best is a felony. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ice. Vanilla Ice. Let's go.
Gotta pay taxes. I wouldn't care what's going on. They could be flying LGBTQ flags with RuPaul as the president for all I care. Heck, the only reason I have an opinion is because I have to pay taxes.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
This lady hates Elon Musk so much that she'd have tricked herself out of her spot.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I have my sister.
Yo, they got the clip. They got the clip of DJ. I have not seen this, but I saw a meme of what I think he's going to say. Anyways, shout out to Voldemort, man. You shouldn't be giving death threats, man. Everyone, it's just ironic because she's a part of the group. Stereotypically, I'm profiling. I don't know if this be true. I'm throwing out a general blanket statement. But she's the part of the group who wants to censor people online for hate speech. Oh, free speech is dangerous. We need to limit free speech because of hate speech. What she just did is absolutely, positively, what would you call that? What would you call that? I don't want it censored. She can say it. Say how you feel, shawty. It's cool with me. I don't give a F. No censorship on this side. That's how I feels. But all these people, man, all these people from across the pond, they be saying the craziest shit in my comments, man. That shit look like a bot farm. I can't even believe people think like that. Like, oh, hate speech. Oh, my God. If you post a meme, you should go to jail. If you say something, you should go to jail. If it offends me or I feel it's hate, it promotes hatred. Y'all are crazy, bro. But, hey, man, you going to learn today, man. It's going to come back to bite a lot of people in the butt. And you know what? I don't like Elon like that, y'all. I be saying that, man. He's hella sus to me. Hella sus. I'm cool with anybody auditing the government. I don't care if Elon audits the government. He seems smart, seems like he got some factions together. I hope they audit it. I hope we run more efficiently, and I hope they give some bread back to the people in one way or another. I don't need a $5,000 check, but, you know, some fixed roads, some this, some that. Cool. We should be focused on the healthcare of this nation. We don't need $5,000 checks. Mother effers need healthcare in America if we're just being completely straight. But Elon Musk, man, he's a transhumanist. Dude wants us to live in his little Tesla electric pods. You know what I mean? Like, I want a big ass house, homie. I want to stunt. I don't care. And we can do it environmentally savvy. We can. But yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. I don't trust Elon like that. Like, motherfuckers been drinking the Kool-Aid on Elon, and I'm not. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about, man. I don't want that neural link in my brain, even though I'm the one who got injected with stem cells. You know, people like, you a hypocrite. That's conspiratorial. Hey, man, I look at it as a therapeutic. It ain't going to take me over. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I don't know, man. I might be tripping. Maybe I'm just pushing back on where technology will drive us to, and he's a big proponent in that. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I still don't trust him, man. I'll keep it real. I ain't like this, though. I ain't going to send a man some threats. I'll just tell him, man, I don't really trust you, man. I don't know what you on, man. Or sit down and be like, yo, why you on this, man? You know? And maybe I'll get enlightened at some capacity. Maybe he knows something. Because billionaires be knowing some shit that I don't know, man. They have access to information that millionaires don't have. And millionaires have access to information that thousandaires don't have. And thousandaires have access to information that you get the picture, you guys, right? So, you know, they're going to make decisions based off the information they have. And a lot of times they might have better information or information that might get them further. All right, let's go.
Because I have to pay taxes.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
This lady hates Elon Musk so much that she'd have tricked herself out of her spot.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know, I have my sister, she was a lesbian. I have a brother, he likes men. And, you know, it's a hard subject because, you know, I keep it real. I tell my brother all the time, I was like, dog, don't be come over here with that I tell my kids that too. What?
Yo. I got to go peep that interview. I need to know the context of that, man. If he's based like that, he's just like, hey, man, I'm wondering if he's saying that because he's like, I don't want my kids to see this. I don't want them to grow up thinking this is the norm. It's okay to see it like in its natural setting, like, yo, oh yeah, these people, but to see it all the time, all around, starts to perpetuate that it's normal, that it's above, you know, this 4% or 5%. Like, that is not an average, bro. Like, normal means 50-50, you know, or ahead of that. And they perpetuating things, propping it up, and it's influencing. Anyway, I ain't going to get into it because I got in trouble for talking about this on YouTube before. But yeah, man, this is why we homeschool, because like in Colorado, they trying to do the pronouns thing. I'm like, bro, teach them to read and do math. Y'all can't wait for high school to try to indoctrinate these kids. I ain't for indoctrination, but I'm like, yo, at least give them a fighting chance. They go young, bro. And in Colorado, bro, Don's son is in school, right? And when he was 13, these MFers had the trans flag, the rainbow flag, the BLM flag, but no American flag in his whatever school, junior high or elementary, whatever age you are. Like, because Don would go there for the parent-teacher conference. He started telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, did you see an American flag? He's like, you know what? I didn't even look for one, but I don't think I did. I was like, ain't that some you know? Long story short, I remember they had a drag queen show at the damn school, man. One of the drag queen story hour things. And his son didn't opt out. Every kid had the option to opt out, but his son, just being young and just messing around, not paying attention, didn't opt out. Then when it happened, he started feeling uncomfortable, wanted to leave. They wouldn't let him leave. That's happening in Denver. You know? So then they wonder why I want to homeschool. Not why I want to, why we are homeschooling. And I got to get this bread, man, because this shit ain't easy, man. You know what I'm saying? My wife stays home full time and takes care of the kids, man. I got to really come through and provide for them. So, yeah. That should be getting wild. All right, let's see what DJ just said. That I was just on that topic. Hold on.
I keep it real. I tell my brother all the time, I was like, dog, don't be come over here with that I tell my kids that too. What?
We told you this
That's
movie was gonna
hilarious.
fail. Look at this. Captain America 4, that's Captain America Brave New World,
Bruh.
has one of the MCU's biggest second weekend box office drops. Now, this is devastating news for Disney. Devastating news for Marvel.
Disney movies are so trash right now. Like, it's funny. Like, I struggle because we'll let my daughter see some Disney stuff, you know, some of the old school stuff, but it's just hard, man. It's hard. I just wish there was a company that just put out real and it was as good and quality as Disney, because I ain't gonna lie, man. Disney is boo. I'm so sad and upset what they did to the Star Wars franchise. They wokeified that biz so much. It is horrendous. It's appalling. I never watched Star Wars. I watched the old school joints. Some of the, you know what I'm saying? But the new woke bullshit Star Wars is horrible. Not even because it's woke. It's just horrible. You know, they just try to fit things in certain places. It's just whack. It's just trash. It's not even being like some, oh, you're a Republican conservative. Nah, the storylines are boo-boo. Mandalorian was actually fire. Mandalorian was fire, and look what happened. What was Homegirl, who was one of the lead characters? They fired her because of her take in 2020. I can't F with Disney like that.
Marvel for the MCU. This doesn't look good, bro. Because this movie right here cost Marvel upwards of $380 million. And that's not taking into account the marketing budget. With the marketing budget, you're looking at this movie costing Disney $500 million, which means that this movie needs to make upwards of $1 billion just to break even. And I gotta tell you, that's not gonna happen. Because this movie has dropped 67% at the box office. And currently, as it stands right now, this movie has only made around $200 million worldwide. You know, this is a terrible idea from the very beginning, and we try to tell these dummies, bro. You know, how the hell are you gonna make a Captain America movie without Captain America?
I actually went to go see it last night, and it wasn't that bad, but the theater was definitely empty. Disney needs to just stop doing these press runs and letting people talk.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
You already know you a black man playing Captain America. That's already gonna come with enough stigma, so saying stuff like that just ain't gonna help.
What land?
Bro, he snapped. That's crazy. I heard that soundbite, but hearing it again in this context is fucking crazy. People are so, like I told y'all, man, I don't know what other reaction I was doing. I was talking about the demoralization phase of America, and people have no belief in America. They have no pride in it. And even though they think talking about America is the wave, it's going to kick them in the ass. Bro, when the shit falls and shit hits the fan, ain't no one going to make it out of that shit, man. Y'all seen the fall of these empires? Like, it's not a good look. It's some bullshit, to be honest. So the fact that people just take that flag and run with it, that I hate America flag, is crazy to me, because this is a dope country, mad opportunities, mad diversity, mad dope popping off here. But ain't no one going to see it till it's all gone. That's how humans work. You got to piss it away and then be like, damn, I really effed up. It's like those dumb chicks that have a good-ass man and fuck around and find out. And they're like, I'm just not excited. I'm just not happy. I just want to go to the club and dance, and get beat down by their next man. And they're like, man, I done effed up. That's what's going on in America, y'all. Yeah. Abusive relationship, man. Y'all want an abusive relationship when you got a pretty good one at home right now. Yeah, they have problems. They've made mistakes in the past, but you actually got a good one. But nah, you want to jump into an abusive relationship with communism. That's what you want to do. You want to get slapped up a little bit by communism and all these other radical ideas that have not worked for those countries. But yeah, that's what you want. Okay, got it. Duly noted. Anyways, I'm going to ride off into the sunset, man. Let me know what you think of this. Go support. We only watched 3 minutes of this, y'all. 4 minutes of this shit. This is a 14-minute video, so there's 10 more minutes of just banging clips, banging content. Go support the Poor Man's Podcast. Tell him I sent you in the comments. Go peep the rest of this video if you rock with it. You know what I'm saying? He dropped some gems. Anyways, I'll holler.
City boy!